Hello, welcome to another edition of Comeback Kings, and this time round it is Don Johnson that I am going for. He got started in the 70s, but his career really hit its first high on television with the role of one Detective James Sonny Crockett in the massive hit Miami Vice. A show so 80s, Grand Theft Auto just had to mock it along with Scarface with the original Vice City game when it came out in the early 2000s. The show ran from 1984 to 1989, staying in the decade it belonged. Johnson appeared in 111 of the 114 episodes. He continued to work on TV throughout his career, but also mixed it up with film roles. As Miami Vice was ending, he took up the role in Dead Bang, which is not a film about necrophilia, from director John Frankenheimer. Now, I saw the film when I was young, and when you are younger and you are soaking up entertainment, you start to put the pieces of things together. In this instance, an actor who has deliberately taken on a role that goes against type. This was not Crockett. In an early chase scene, John goes after a guy on foot, gets him, knocks him down, and then proceeds to throw up all over the passed out perp, who then wakes up and complains about it.
You threw up all over this
Jesus,
guy.
son of a bitch! You fucking threw up on me,
Jesus,
man.
shut him the fuck up, my
Damn it,
head.
you asshole!
Nobody wanted to see Don Johnson, a man at a very strong high in his career and as a celebrity, certainly, throw up on anyone. So this was a brave choice to make and one that I appreciated, even at a young age. He was going to show us what else he was capable of as an actor. After that, things went all noir in Dennis Hopper's seedy thriller The Hotspot with Virginia Madsen and Jennifer Connelly, a film with a solid reputation. He also then had a massive dud with Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man with Mickey Rourke, a film I keep banging on about that is in serious need of a rewatch. Johnson is the best thing in this modern spin on Butch and Sundance. He and Rourke work just fine together as a couple of down and outs in LA, living on the edge who step up to help one of their favourite establishments run by a group of their friends, only for it all to go afoul as they end up on the run for their lives, jumping off of rooftops in Vegas in hilarious fashion.
I hate you for this, Harley. I fucking hate you for this.
I hate you, Harley! Oh, shit!
And eventually making their stand against the bad guys, who are the likes of Tom Sizemore, Daniel Baldwin, and Tia Carrera. Oh, and there's Arnold's buddy Sven in a fetching outfit. The film is off its rocker, but it also has a lot of laughs in it amongst the passable action. It's certainly not a film you'd call good, but it's definitely fun. The same year he had a crack at drama with Paradise, featuring him and his then wife Melanie Griffith as a grieving couple who then take care of a friend's kid, Elijah Wood. The couple worked again right away with Born Yesterday, and then he went to work with director Sidney Lumet in legal thriller Guilty as Sin, where Johnson plays an ultra bastard and almost the male opposite to Sharon Stone's character from Basic Instinct. He relishes playing the overconfident man who women love to pursue.
Well, can I buy you a drink?
I already have one, but you can pay for it. Bartender, this one's on her.
A few years later, he made a massive impact in a supporting role in Tin Cup as the bad guy love interest to Rennie Russo and antagonist to Kevin Costner's old golf pro. He did one last film in the 1990s, but again with a notable director in Roland Joffé in Goodbye Lover. A lot of these films were not hits, so he maintained his career on television, especially with the cop thriller Nash Bridges, where he played the lead role until 2001, with 122 episodes. The 2000s weren't particularly kind to him. He didn't make any films between 1998 and 2007. It wasn't until 2012's Machete, where, like so many other actors of the cast, he was given a chance to shine in a standout small role of the film. Robert Rodriguez then passed him over to Tarantino 2 years later as he played a key supporting role in the early parts of Django Unchained, playing a slave owner our heroes have to deal with on their travels. Johnson hit one of his best career peaks with character actor role after character actor role. In 2014 he starred alongside Michael C. Hall and Sam Shepard in the very underseen thriller Cold in July. On TV he took on the role of Earl McGraw in the TV version of From Dusk Till Dawn. In 2017 he played a sadistic warden in the also very underseen Brawl and Cell Block 99. For writer-director S. Craig Zahler, he did a cameo for the same guy the following year and yet another criminally underseen thriller, Dragged Across Concrete. 2019, he got the double whammy of the standout performance in the opening episode of the Watchmen TV adaptation, and also stood out in cinemas in Netflix's Knives Out as the father of the family under scrutiny, showing his funny side. That continued with the 2-season comedy of Kenan. He also did a TV movie return for Nash Bridges, and most recently the 18-part show Dr. Odyssey, a medical show at sea. For film, he managed to get a rare leading role in High Heat, a fun assassin's action caper with Olga Kurylenko, another rare good film distributed by Saban Films. I need to quit bitching about them. I keep running into films they've distributed that are actually good. He also did The Collective and Unit 234, which both got good reviews, and more recently playing bad guy duties as well in Rebel Ridge for director Jeremy Saulnier. Now, what have all these projects got in common is that Johnson is often the best thing in them, and at the very least does a job that is above standard. Regardless of the film's reputations, Johnson has maintained his ability to be cool, to have swagger about him, to be very dry with his humour, to make fun of the character he is playing, and when called upon, to be sinister. Everything and the kitchen sink. If I see Johnson's name on a comedy like Knives Out or Tin Cup, I know he's going to make me laugh hard. If I see him listed as a villainous role in a serious film, I know he's going to do a lot of the work with his eyes and with the carefully spoken words from his mouth. He's definitely one to go back and rewatch again. And that's it. A quick one this week. Do follow me on social media, Instagram, and if you have it, Letterboxd. See you next week.